ドジャースは苦しい試合が続いていますね。先日のミジオロウスキーはすごかったですね。怪物と言われるにふさわしい投球をしていました。本日は次の日にポッドキャスト番組にてドジャース戦とブリュワーズについて話していました。その中で衝撃の事実が判明いたしましたので、そちらの動画をご覧ください。
The Miz is so legit. 12 strikeouts over 6 innings, 1 earned run in a win over the Dodgers. Ohtani got to him, but that's all, folks. He's got a 2.81 ERA, AJ. He is dealing, and it's not just the confidence, it's the command. All I remember reading about with Jacob Mizorowski for years is how they're super concerned about him consistently finding the zone and working the corners, and that's all I'm seeing from him. So he has clearly figured it out. There were labels on him that he might end up as a reliever, a dominant high leverage guy, which you totally could see, but you'd rather take what you're seeing now.
Oh, he's good. Are you kidding me? He outdueled a legend in Kershaw, gave up the leadoff homer, and then after that, 12 punchies in 6 innings? Was that what it was, I think? He was nasty. It was a fun game to watch. Brewers did just enough. Offensively, their bullpen got a little shaky at some points, but listen, Miz was real. Miz is real. If he throws it over the plate, he had the one clunker against the Mets where they jumped him early and jumped on his fastball early. But other than that, this guy's been really good, man. This kid's been good, and I'm happy to see it because on Team Poland, he's going to be the ace.
Yes. That'll be the NIT tournament that Team Poland's going to make. Or are they going to be able to qualify from now until then? We'll see. But to me, people are like, command, all this stuff. I think young pitchers need confidence. And he showed me a lot of confidence. And you gain command from confidence. He's not afraid to throw the ball in the zone to get outs, which is even more impressive because first at bat, Shohei Ohtani went deep sauce off the center field batter's eye. That'll shake your confidence because wait a minute, I got this lineup is legit. I feel like I got this guy two strikes, threw a decent pitch down in the zone, and he clipped me. But he wasn't afraid. He wasn't afraid to stay in the zone. If there's a value that you can tell any young pitcher, whatever level it is, throw the ball over the plate. They will not hit it as often and as hard as you think they will. And to me, that's what he's done. He had a few shaky, he walked a few guys in a few of his starts, but you got to attack the zone no matter if it's the Dodgers or if it's the Marlins.
Last pitcher before Miz to record 12 Ks against the Dodgers.
Corbin Burns.
I'll give you a hint. He's currently on the Dodgers.
Clayton Kershaw.
Blake Snell.
Shohei Ohtani. Cool, right?
That's cool.
Yeah. Did you see what Clayton Kershaw said about Miz?
Before or after the game? Or both?
Oh, were there different quotes?
He didn't know who he was. He was like, was he the guy that tripped and rolled his ankle? That's how Clayton Kershaw knew him, but Clayton Kershaw doesn't need to know him. People are throwing shade at Clayton for that. After the game, what he said was cool, though. That's big respect.
Why does Clayton have to know who he is? He's been in the league forever, and what does he need to know about the opposing pitcher?
He's not pitching against him. He's not pitching against him. He's not facing him. He doesn't care. All he's worried about the Brewers hitters, and that was what he – listen, Kershaw had a nice outing too. Let's not forget. I mean, he had a nice outing. Everyone that said Kershaw's done, Kershaw's having a nice start to this year, and he's doing all right. So let's not bury Clayton yet either.
He's always so good.
I'm with you.
Always so good. Just look at his baseball reference. There's no blips on the radar. It's unbelievable. And people are like, playoff. Save it.
Where are we at on the Brewers right now? Being that Miz is pitching like a 1. And Freddie Peralta's having a great season. He'll be at the All-Star game.
I don't know if they have enough offense to catch the Cubs, but they got a shot to make the playoffs for sure. They're definitely going to probably be in the playoffs, but I don't know if they're going to catch the Cubs just because I don't think their offense is good enough, honestly. Now, they're going to have to make some moves and maybe find a bat or two, and if they do that, we'll see. But right now, I don't think their offense – their pitching has always been a strength, and Murph and those guys figure it out. Matt Arnold and Miz, if he keeps doing this, and Freddie P, they're going to be a tough out because if you go into a 3-game series, a wild card series, and you get Peralta, Miz, and then whoever the heck Woody, Big Woo's back, and he's pitching good. Woodruff. That's a pretty tough threesome to deal with in a short series.
I mean, this is what we've said about the Brewers the whole time. This is the year, because we'll say it every year. Beginning of the year, people are like, I don't know, Brewers probably aren't going to be able to do it. Well, here we are again, 2.5 games out behind the Cubs. They're up in the wild card right now. Matt Arnold, don't let this be another trade deadline where you don't go and get offense. Don't let it be. It's not going to be detrimental to the end of, it's not going to be the end of the Brewers' run in the playoffs. They have the pitching again. They're pitching. The dudes are pitching so well. Quintana's pitching well. The Miz is going to, it's be a lot of nerves pitching in the playoffs, but you can't have another 3 and out, another 2 and out. You got to make a deep run in the playoffs when you have this type of pitching. And with Rhys Hoskins going down, to me, you got to make that move. Is Josh Naylor, is he going to be a Brewer? Is that enough? Because if it's not enough, you got to make 2 moves.
That's my thing. AJ, can this team pitch its way to a deep position in October? Can they surprise some people, upset some people? If that's the case, let's go for 2 bats. Yeah,
you got to score. That's the biggest thing. Yelich and Churio and those guys, they just don't score enough. Joey Ortiz, Murph kind of went off on Joey Ortiz the other day about how he's having a million chances and hasn't taken advantage of it. You got to find some offense somewhere, whether that's, Andrew Vaughn you're not counting on, Hoskins coming back. You just need to find some offense. 3 runs against some of the better teams isn't going to get it done most of the time, especially in the postseason. So you've got to find some offense. I don't know where or who they could trade, but they got to do it.
There are going to be plenty of upgradable bat opportunities for them if they're going that route.
Yeah, agreed. But who? Where do they go? Third base? Who do they go get at third base?
Ryan
First
McMahon.
base?
I like Ryan McMahon. Or what about the 2-for-1? Josh Naylor and Gino Suarez.
That'd be great.
Brewers.
But who are the Brewers going to have to give up? See, that's the problem. The Brewers don't always want to give up. The Brewers are usually the guys trading the prospects away. Trading the guy away and getting the prospects back. They're not the team normally that's saying, we want to make a huge splash. So in order to get Suarez and Naylor, they're going to have to give up some prospects, and the Brewers don't normally do that. This would be something interesting to see how it goes.
They need to do that, and both of those players are free agents after this season, so it could be much worse, AJ. The asking price will be decent, but it's not going to be an asking price like you're getting a Juan Soto or, even going a little lower than that, somebody that has multiple years of team control. These are 2 rentals.
Yeah, agreed, but still, they got to give up somebody, and the Brewers don't normally do that. They try to buy low and hope for the big win, right? I.e. Frankie Montas, whoever else you want to talk about. By the way, sorry about a steamer in the background. But yeah, they try to get the high upside rental guys that can come in for 2 or 3 months. They can fix and get them right.
びっくりでしたね。まさかドジャースに対して12奪三振を最後に取っていたのはエンゼルス大谷翔平とは思わなかったですね。オールスター開けの後半戦はどんな投球を見せてくれるのか楽しみですね。本日もご視聴ありがとうございました。チャンネル登録、高評価よろしくお願いいたします。